Welcome to the UK E-liquid Mixing Show. It is a Wednesday night. It is just after 9 o'clock, and we're here with another little bit of mixing chat and a little bit of mayhem. We are a man down because Net Reality's had his injection, COVID injection, and he's not feeling too good. So hopefully he should be on in chat, because he said he'd try and pop on into chat, and then he's just going to leg on his sofa and chill for a little bit. So we might, next time we see him, we might have a second date, or we don't know. But he's not feeling that good. So we have only got the four of us. You've got me, Benny Vapes. You've got our own mixing detective, which is, and I've still got the bumper on with the things flashing 1 year. It's annoyed me that. You've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We've got the chair, which is Bill. We've also got our own mixing Jesus, which is Bobo from the Vapory.
Yeah.
So hello and welcome. Welcome one and all. Also, if you're on chat, just look at the top, turn it from twat chat to live chat, and you'll keep up with everything that's going on. So let me get rid of fucking dancing men, because it's going to annoy me.
They're all over.
There we go. Gone. Right, so we all right, boys? How are we, other than Bill's having a little bit of a breakdown at the moment? He's having a delivery that we stopped 7 and his van is only at stop 4 at the moment.
It was supposed to have been here. My delivery window ended over an hour ago. And so that's the biggest
So we
part.
think it's coming on. He's coming from China. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
So he might have to pop up and sort that out, but we will see. So what we'll do is we'll go around and do a little buffet and see what we're all vaping on. We will start with Mr. Bobo.
Thank you very much, La. I've got the new usual, which is the Vapor SO4s with the PMP tank on it by Vupu. I'm still on the big boy with the Dead Rabbit V2, I think it is it? Yeah, Dead Rabbit V2 on the top, and inside of that, I have got a little bit of Just Jam Raspberry Scone from a bottle shop.
All right.
It's fucking lovely. I completely forgot I had it. It's been sleeping for about 1.5 years. And I will pass it over to the chair.
Hey, you. I am on the Paramore with the Raptor. And in that, I have basically what I call caramel sugar cookie. And I'm impressed with this Raptor. It's a sub-ohm tank. It came as a kit with cold steel, but I've had this damn coil in here for 21 days now, and I'm still going. It's a sub-ohm coil, and I don't know exactly how many hits I've had off of it, but it's I don't hit on it exclusively all day, but I mean I hit it a lot during the day, and it's still going, so it's nice. I'm also on the cold steel, but on that I have murdered it out with the Peacemaker, and then that I have Bill's nuts on cold steel. They're shriveling. And I am on the Pioneer. I'm the Pioneer, the Kazuko Tech Mod with the Pioneer on it. And in that I have Berry My Breakfast, which is basically the real flavor is French toast, but it's actually not. It's just berries, but it's real good berries.
So is it no French toast in it then?
It's supposed to be stuffed French toast, but you taste absolutely no French toast, but it is the best berry vape I have ever vaped in my mouth. For my palate, it's the best berry vape I have ever vaped. So I'm vaping the shit out of it for the berries. But I originally bought it for the French toast, but I'm not disappointed because the berries are really, really good. And I'll throw it over to Liam.
Tonight I'm on my usual Tesla Invader 3 with the Profile 1.5. And in that I am vaping some Skittles cream, which I think will be renamed to Tasty Rainbow. Let me know if you think it's a really bad name.
What was it?
Taste the rainbow.
Rainbow.
Tasty Rainbow.
Yes, I know, but we all know.
And I've also got the iJoy RDTA box.
Bloody hell.
Oh, that's an old boy, that, isn't it?
It is, I
Yeah,
haven't seen that for a while.
I've been going through my old mod cupboard and just seeing what I can drag out and
It's
use
very
for a bit
yellow.
of a change. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to lose it, and it never goes outside of the house because once you filled it up, it just leaks everywhere in your pocket anyways.
Yeah.
But in that, I have some Sheerluck O's,
Oh.
which is a Fruit Loop cream. And I also have the drag with the recurve from Wotofo. And in that, I have some cinnamon banana cookie.
Oh,
Very nice.
And I will pass you back to Benny.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Becky, these spanners in the chat, so if anything goes on, they will certainly sort that out, so don't need to worry about it. I'm on the Drag 3 with the Ether on top with the last of, which I've just finished off, which is the last of Best Sig Liquids RY4 cigar. Also, I'm on the Deco with the Evo. Is it Evo? Yeah, it's the Odin Evo. And inside that, I have got some Super Good number 2.
are any better than the butter?
Yes, it's definitely better than the Butter 04. They've redeemed themselves with Butter 02, definitely.
I did like their, what was it? Was it pear champagne or something like that? The green one. Or peach champagne. Can't remember what. It was nice, but Jesus Christ, it didn't half burn through coils in like.
Yeah,
massive
that's
ways.
the drinks range, innit? Where I had the Porn Star Martini. It's all right.
Yeah, the one I had was beautiful, like really, really, really nice. But it's not worth buying with the coils, man.
Yeah, if you're a stock coiler.
Yeah. Even if you re-wick them, man, you've got to re-wick every single fucking day. Eat ass with that.
No, that's it. Right, so that's all I'm on tonight. We will pass it on to Liam to go through chat, if you can go through chat right quick.
Yeah, in chat tonight we have the chair above the clouds, Zagnatius Hilary Zogley, Martin Burke, Vapor Queen Becky, A Up Me Duck,
Hey, up me up.
McTavish, Leander Mangan, Rajit Van Mahid, Mark H, Craig Brown, Grim Vapor, the gay sci-fi guy, Black Country Vapor, Mr. Anderson, Graham Maberley, Jay Jarry, Graham Spears, Yayan Marian Chicos, Daytime Frank, Fee, Free Ride Vapor, Graham, Scott Morrison, and Brad Smith, Frankenmiser. I think that is everybody tonight. And Struth, as well as Cheech.
Cheech.
Don't you think that sometimes these people are just trying to come up to heart with hard names to pronounce, so when you
Yeah.
read down chat, they can throw you a curveball there?
Yeah.
I definitely would have read that as Scrabbeth.
It's
Rather-
like let's put as many letters in as many different combinations in a word as we can and see if we can get Liam to figure out what her name actually is.
Exactly.
Chris Hangover. All right.
Right, so have you been up to anything? I've not, like I say, I hadn't had a chance. I'm going to try and mix up tonight. I will mix up some of them new flavours. Do a little play around with that, with the new Wonder flavours, because I just haven't had a chance. Did you have a chance to mix that? What is it up, Bobo?
Manchester Tart. Oh, mate, I mixed it up. Didn't even let it steep for 2 days. It was fucking gone, and I haven't mixed any more up. It was beautiful.
Is it
I'm gonna
nice?
mix them up. Yeah, it was really, really fantastic. I only mixed up 30 mil, and obviously 30 mil doesn't last an awful long time. But no, I'm going to mix some more up, and I'll have save it to Steve for the week, and then I'll talk about it on the next show. But yeah, try it. If you haven't tried it, fucking try it.
Well, we'll talk about it because it is available as a one shot, which we'll go through. We've got Boris Johnson in. Welcome, Boris.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't mixed anything, but I got some flavors in, and I got one in I'm really wanting to try. But I've got to, I think, well, Liam can probably help me out here. I was wanting some really good vanilla, and so I got the Flavora Smooth Vanilla, but this stuff is not cheap.
No, it's really, really strong. Normally with that, when you use a 10% dilution, and then you
0.1. Yeah.
use it up to 0.1. So,
Okay, because it, like I said, yeah, it was like that bottle there. Usually here, that's 10 mil. Usually you're looking at, $3-4, and that was like 12.
yeah. I think it's one of Flavora's most expensive ones.
Yeah, but it's I really like vanilla, so I'm itching to give that thing a shot. But
Yeah,
the same token, I wanted to make sure
No, we'll have a little play around. You can have a little mix tonight then. Liam is the one that's been mixing like a demon. I don't think he's had all else to do this week. So how many mixes have you done this week then?
Not too many, only about 14.
Well, there we go. So we have got content to talk about. We'll also talk about that chefs are having a discount sale. I think it ends tonight. So we're going to pop up on site and we're going to show you what the one shots that Liam, Nick, and also Zippy has on there because they are going cheap at the moment. So it might be that Manchester Tart is on there, so it might be worth picking up that. So we'll do that in a bit. Also, if you have a look at the top, we have got our wonderful sponsor, which is Best Sig Liquid. He has got a 30% discount on, same again at the moment. So if you use Easter 30, you will get 30% off. Don't know, not being here, Graham not being here, with him being not too well, he sorts out the giveaway. So I don't know if we'll have a giveaway. I have messaged him, but I don't know if we'll have a giveaway tonight. You might have to wait till next week. So if you have the giveaway, you will be sadly disappointed.
Blame Graham.
I can throw a little juice giveaway in.
All right, so there we go. So we have got something to...
Yeah, throw in 2 bottles of juice, 2 winners maybe, or 1 winner. What do you reckon?
Yeah, just do one then, and we'll do that. Yeah, a couple of euros for 1 winner. There we go. So courtesy of Bobo from the Vaporate, he has put a little gift ceremony in. Bennett, how long have I got steeping lemon curd? It has been steeping for 1 week at the moment. I'm going to give it 2. Because lemon juice was 7 days and I left it for 14. It was fantastic. So I've got in the cupboard lemon juice, also the lemon curd. So I'm leaving them for about 2 weeks, just to let them come out a little bit. So yeah, so I've left the lemon curd for 2 weeks. So that should be about right. I think, like I say, I left lemon juice says 7 days. So I give it a little bit longer than the 7 days just to let it mature a little bit. Cheats has always started at X1.
Mm-hmm. X1. Oh man, Boris Johnson, brilliant. I can't believe those words, it just came out of my mouth. Oh my god. Shit.
Kevin Reese put on Liam spends longer on the recipe name than the recipes.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be able to tell from my recipe names that I don't spend that long on the recipe names whatsoever. Normally they're named exactly what they are.
Yeah. So do you want to start off with one that you've been doing then? Do you want to bring it? Have you got it up there? Which you're going to have a chat about?
Yeah,
when you do a cattail recipe, you seem to have a lot of cattail.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a usual spot whenever I'm streaming now.
You know what you're doing.
So the first one I'll call up is the Sheerlock O's, which I'm vaping tonight. It's quite a nice simple recipe. It's like Fruit Loops in a cream, frosted Fruit Loops. So I'll just share screen on that one. So once it's actually popped up, I'll go through it.
It says somebody's looking for a nice
cream
cheese biscuit base. Yeah.
For the cream cheese, I'd actually go for the LA cream cheese icing or one-on-one vanilla custard cheesecake. And depends on what sort of biscuit you want, whether you want a cookie or shortbread or
Yeah, so you
anything
can
in
let us know
between.
what biscuit you want, because you can use in a way the biscuit if you just want a biscuit base. That's quite a nice biscuit.
Right, so for this one, I've gone for the Silverline fruit circles at 8%. It's a really nice Fruit Loop flavor, but a little bit light, so it does need to be pushed that little bit extra just to make sure it pops up above anything else you're mixing it with. Crunchy Frosted Cookie is in there at 1.5%, just to give a little bit of frosting to the fruit circles. And it also gives a little bit of a boost to that mouthfeel as well, to the fruit circles. Then 1.25% buttercream frosting from Wonder Flavors, which actually gives you a really nice vanilla buttercream frosting on top of the fruit circles, and also adds a little bit of sweetness and depth to the cream as well. The cream I've gone nice and simple with. It's just vanilla cream at 2% from Vape Train. Nice, slightly dark vanilla. Nice medium to medium thick cream. And then the Bavarian cream at 1% just enhances that cream, just add a little bit more.
Let me ask you a question. Not being a big e-liquid recipes person, what does I know what the triangle is. What's the pencil beside the triangle mean on the buttercream frosting?
It means that the user has actually put a note in for that flavor.
All right.
I think it only actually shows up on your notes.
Oh, okay.
Sounds nice, does that one?
Yeah.
Just sounds nice. Is that what you saw? What you makes it? Are you getting that frosting on it?
Yeah, the frosting is coming through lovely. With then gets followed by the fruit circles, and then that cream just gives you a really nice background note all the way through it. I don't tend to use sweetener in my mixes, but if you're mixing it up, feel free to just add a little bit of sweetener yourself if you like a sweet juice.
You said just a digestive biscuit.
I go for the Chef's Choice or Cupcake World digestive biscuit at around about 4 to 5%.
So we go wanking. It's a great name. It's a great name, is that?
Oh, yeah.
Bill's been trying not to say it. That's you.
Oh, I was just naming off what was said. I don't want to, basically point
You don't
anybody
say
out.
wanking too much.
Gay sci-fi guy, what's going on?
So I hope you got that then, Wang. So I'm taking notes. If you don't, just watch back later. JP, you all right,
Yeah,
with it?
Mr. King, thanks for the question. Yeah.
So anything else that you want to ask, just bob it in chat. We will get back to you. These people in chat, Daytime Frank is hanging around somewhere. If we do get stuck, there's people that you can ask in there that will.
Above the clouds, Ian's in there. He can answer your questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's your first one. What's your second? What's that other one you were vaping on that sounded quite?
I got a Skittles cream.
So why did you go with Skittles and cream?
Well, I was actually going to pick up some liquids to give a little bit of a try from Bugs' site, and I saw on there that he actually had the Suicide Bunny.
Yeah.
And with it being quite an old school flavors, I thought I'd reminisce a little bit. So I was having a look through the profiles on there, and I'm pretty sure one of those on there was a Skittles cream. So I thought that sounds like a really nice profile. I'll give that a bash, see what I can actually do. So I've just gone for a nice, quite simple one again. So Mollenberry Skitter at 5%, which is your Skittles, which is your Skittles base. Cotton Candy Jelly Bean adds a little bit more of that shell to the Skittles, as well as boosting up that sweetness to the mix. A little bit of vanilla custard V2 from Cap. From TFA, which actually enhances the Bavarian cream. So you're not actually getting a custard; it's more of a creamy with a custard-like mouthfeel.
Right,
so I just used it just to thicken it up. And then the clotted cream fudge from Cupcake World just really enhances the mouthfeel for the whole mix. It gives you a nice, really thick vape. And
I might have to try that one. I might have to pick that up myself and try that, because that sounds right up my street. Does that one?
Yeah.
I've been trying to keep my my profile, not my profiles, my recipes a lot simpler lately. When I first started out, I was mixing between 8 and 12 flavors.
Yeah.
And I was going really, really complicated. I was going far too complex. And I started talking to Creed, Kevin, and Claire and Anthony from the VHM Facebook group, who then became my mentors. And I was having a chat with them, and I realized that I was going far too complicated, because I was mixing up and I was thinking, these are really nice juices. Why is nobody mixing my stuff?
Yeah.
But now I've been mixing for so long, I look at recipes 12 long, and I'm not dragging out all those flavors.
Well,
and that's exactly what was happening to me.
The other thing that happens there is when you're mixing and you're using 10, 12 flavors, and somebody starts going down through there, like, I only got 5 of them, I'm not going to order the other 7 flavors. If you keep them down to simple 4 or 5 flavors, then if they've got 3 or 4 of them, maybe they can sub the other one or do something with it. But it's really kind of difficult when you get a bunch of them to have every one of those in your stash.
Yeah. So I'm trying to keep around about 5 to 6 flavors now, and rather than trying to go for, I will get recipes every now and again with an exotic flavor in. I try to go for the easier to get ones, just to make it easier for people if they want to mix them.
It is when you start throwing a load of different flavors in, that's when, like, say, people just look at it and think,
Yeah.
You know?
Normally, a lot of those flavors that you're putting in there, it's like, it's sometimes a lot of them get lost in the mix after a while or whatever else. And sometimes they're just in there to boost one or to do something along those lines. And so you really aren't tasting that flavor. It's more boosting another flavor. And then it's like, well, you could just put that one in at a higher percentage maybe and get, the same thing.
Yeah. And I mean, now when I first started, which would have been 6 or 7 years ago, to try and get some of those profiles, you did have to go a little bit more complex.
yes.
But now there's much better flavors out there. I mean, if I wanted to do a Skittles juice even 6 years ago, if I didn't like the TFA version or the Flavor West version, I'd have to try and create my own. And then I'd be looking at 6 or 7 flavors just from Skittles, and then the cream on top of that.
Yeah. So to a degree, a lot of people are saying that it's made mixing so that it's like the older mixers are more used to having to make their own stuff up, and us new people who are newer people that are into mixing, I've been into it for a couple of years now, but basically is that, we come along when the flavors were already partially put together for us, which is true to an extent. It has gotten easier.
Yeah, I mean, I still do make my own flavor every now and again if there isn't anything out there that quite hits that profile that I'm after. But I still try to keep it as basic as I can to get that taste there without going too overboard.
Yeah.
So, Bobo, while we're on, we were talking before the shop. Bobo has done really well on his shop this week. His new billboard, if you haven't seen it, if you're in Liverpool, go check out his billboard. His new shop is doing really, really well, isn't it, mate?
It's doing fucking it's fantastically, to be fair. This month, like, we're at the end of the month now, it's been the best month that we've ever had. That's not a December, to be fair. We've topped it in a December, but December doesn't count. It's not a normal month. But no, it's fantastic. Like, I think this shop moves the best decision we've ever made.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. But no, I'm proper humbled by it. Like, I really am humbled.
It'll be better when your shop can open as well, when you can get in. So that's next week, innit? 12th.
Yeah, next week.
So
I can't wait. And you know what? It's a day after my birthday, that as well. So fucking happy days.
Is your birthday on 11th? Yeah,
on the 11th. Every year on the 11th, man.
Every year, sure.
Every year.
Struth's just saying, I have a hard time keeping track of the good recipes I've made before I vape them all. I forget to leave any notes. Is there a better way to remember? Use like ELR or the vape community one there, and when you put it in, you can put your notes at the bottom. You can keep them private. You don't have to publish them.
Yeah.
So you can put all your notes at the bottom, keep all your recipes in one place, and then you can just go back to them then. So if you want us to show ELR, if you're not sure what ELR is, then we can bring that up. But just go on there. You can put, like I say, you can put all your notes in, what flavours you got off this, what you got off of that, and, you know, does it need a little bit more in? Does it need a little bit less in? Just keep your notes on there. You know, that's the best thing to do. It, like I say, no, everybody has, who usually mix it, they'll have a little book as well. Write them down, your flavour notes in a book. That's a good way of doing it. You know, get yourself a little A4 pad and just get a little book and just keep your recipes in there. Then you'll always have them then, won't you? Kevin Reese saying people like to see complexity in a recipe if they're paying for the one-shots, though. If you release a one-shot, that recipe shows us 3 flavours, then people will mix it instead of buying it. Yeah, that is that. There's a lot of that if you're going to do it out as a one-shot, then, you know, it's probably going to be a little bit more complex than what you're getting, you know, that people are going to go out and, you know. Simon, all right, brother?
Yeah, it's like my my Summer Oasis one shot. I think that's about 9 flavors, 10 flavors. So that one is pretty complex.
We're talking with Graham with this. A lot of, you know, like you're doing it there, you've got 9 flavors in there, but a lot of like your e-liquids and this won't probably have as much flavorings in as you think, just for the simple reason of that bottle will then take up to about £20 to produce. So sometimes they won't have as much as you know, when you're trying to. So it's all right, McTavish. So that might have, you know, 4 or 5 flavors in that rather than the 9, because it just makes it that expensive for them to mass produce. You know, so that's how they keep the costs down. So you'll find that, aren't you, Bobo, with doing your juices?
Yeah, with our main run of vape punks, we didn't have an awful lot of them. So some of them are quite complex, to be fair. But altogether, because like 3 of them were quite complex and the other 3 were pretty simple, it balanced itself out because we got them out as the full 6 range.
Yeah.
But definitely the cost of pretty penny, like altogether.
Yeah, but that's what'll happen. They'll have one that'll be really complex, but like I say, the rest of them will be a nice, simple, straightforward mix rather than they won't use, you know, absolutely the top at range. You know, like Bill's just paid, you know, $12 for that 10 mil. They're not going to use that.
No, that's not going to go in it. Although, you know, the thing is what he was saying earlier, you're using that at 0.1. So if you start to break it down, I mean, basically, if you're only going to use that at 0.1, that 10 mil is going to last you a lot of recipes.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah, you've basically paid $12 for 100 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what we'll do is when we bring the next, because have you got another recipe to show?
I've got
so we'll show you another recipe and he'll see if he's got any notes on it. We'll just show you one where to put them on there if you're new to ELR. Kevin Reed, I guess the answer is to make a 4 concentrate one shot, and put a recipe out with an extra 5. Maybe I'll do opposite way around.
Yeah.
So, do you want to bring a recipe or we'll just show him then where you can put your notes?
Yeah, the cinnamon cookie hasn't actually got any notes on there yet, but I can call up I can bring up the Sheerluck O's because that's got recipes and that's got notes and everything on it. I'll call that back up.
Hip hop, what's going on?
Hip hop. Yeah, it's been lovely here today. It's been red hot.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
We were yesterday. We're going down today. It started in the 50s and it's dropped into the 40s and
right. Well, we're supposed to have snow this weekend, but it's been last 2 days. It's been absolutely red hot.
It's that time of year, you know. It's the volatile time where you get the good thing about the cold ones at this time of year is, you know, it's going to be a couple 3 days snap, and then you'll get right back out of it and start hitting some, you know. So it's
cut myself shaving. Don't you just say
light
that?
at the end of the tunnel.
I tell you what, instead of bringing up the Sheila gums, when I'll bring up the only public recipe I've actually got, which is a one shot as well, which is that Summer Oasis. I'll call that one up.
Yeah. LJ, long time no see. Welcome,
LJ.
welcome. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Hope everything's going well with you in your life. We haven't seen you around for ages.
I've got that recipe ready now.
Yeah,
All right.
pop it up then.
You'll need
As a bishop said to the hooker.
Bumper to say Sherlock Sure's.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, so when I come up with this, I was actually drinking a bottle of the Summer Oasis, the actual drink, and I turned it around and I had a read of the ingredients that they actually used in there, and then come up with a recipe with that. So I've gone for the 2 black currants. The Cupcake Roll blackcurrant is really nice blackcurrant, really syrupy mouthfeel. Has quite a nice thick mouthfeel as well. So I've used that to get the actual syrup. The FA blackcurrant actually adds some depth to that. Then the Flavor West blueberry is there just because there is a blueberry in the drink, and that was one of the best blueberries for a beverage for me because it's got some candy-like sweetness to it as well. In a Aware of cherries, one of the best cherries out, or was at the time. I know SSA have brought out some now. And then Vape Train, Fuji Red Apple, and Vape Train Granny Smith Apple actually give you the mix of green and red apple that is in the drink. They're 2 really realistic apples.
Yeah, they're fantastic, can't they?
Cap hibiscus at 1.5% doesn't actually give you a lot of that floral note that you get from hibiscus because you don't really get that from the drink, but it just enhances that syrupy mouthfeel a little bit more. It's really useful to turn berries into a syrup. Vape Train Pirano Carrot, just because. No,
Just because it's got carrot in it.
Yeah. If you have a look at the back, normally it'll say black carrot. Black carrot is actually used for colouring, but this actually has carrot in it, and there is a very, very slight carrot juice like taste to it. The Vape Train Pirano Carrot at 0.1 is like a carrot juice. You push it up too much though, and it gets really earthy, as if you just dug a carrot up out your garden. Strawberry Succulent from OSDIY is it's a really nice blend of strawberries. I think there's 2 strawberries in that. Which is, I believe it's either FA Red Touch or FA Juicy Strawberry at 50%, and TFA Strawberry Ripe at 50%.
Oh, right. So 2 best strawberries then.
Yeah, so if you can't get hold of the OSDIY, you can just use those.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of super sweet, just because the drink itself is sweet. So I'll scroll down to the notes. So
as you can see there, that you can put your notes in. So this is where you can make all your notes for yourself, as Liam's done. Do you want to talk through what you've?
Yeah, so what I normally do, I only do it this way because it's a public recipe. So I normally try and remember to tell people what I actually vaped it on, the device, and the ohms and watts, just so that they know that I'm pretty much a high power vapor. So it may or may not work for lower wattage devices. And then I just give a breakdown of the ingredients and why I've actually used those flavors and why I've used them at that percentage. You don't have to go as detailed for your own notes. You can just literally put down why you thought they'd work in there. And as you will also see for your own use, there's also a little private notes box. So you can put in any little private notes. They don't actually show up on the public recipe. You're only seeing this on here now because I'm on my profile. So you can actually, what I tend to use that private notes box for is when I'm actually doing several different revisions of a recipe, I'll just put a note in there what I actually swapped out or what percentages they were previously and what they are now. And any other random thoughts, or I might get other flavors that might work. So for public release, you can also put a little Imager link. That's all that picture is. Go onto Imager, upload your picture. I always put it as hidden because otherwise you get really sarcastic comments off people. So you just copy the Imager link, paste it into the notes box, and it'll pull the picture through. And then as you can see underneath, I actually put down, as I said, why I actually use those at the percentages they are, and why I went for those particular flavors. And I'll sometimes put in here as well any possible subs if you're missing some flavors, what I think would actually work well in their place. And normally those would be, if I've done 6 or 7 different revisions, normally those would be the next best revision. So say, for example, I used Innerware cherries and liqueur in revision 3. And I thought it was good, but not quite as good as the Innerware cherries. I might actually say in that box there, use the cherries and liqueur if you can't get the Innerware cherries.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so as you can see, you can put all your notes in there. So you could keep all your notes on that one. Like I say, keep a little A4 book, write all your notes in there. And if you want to do it digitally, you can put it in there and put all your notes on there. Depends how you want to do it. Some people use a phone, put it in your notes and put different folders in your notes. On your phone, you can use your phone for keeping your notes. You know,
See, I'd say against that because I done that for ages and then my phone broke.
I'm just about to say that's the only problem, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just always upload them to the cloud or keep a second copy, because there's nothing worse than coming up with an absolutely fantastic juice and then you can't remember what you put in there.
And another thing to do as well is label your bottles.
Yeah.
Because I don't that often and mix them up and think, shit, what was that? As you can see, I have no idea what that is.
Nice though.
Looks good.
Oh, I've dropped a bottle on the floor. I'll tell you what it might be.
Tell you what it might be.
I have no idea. It tastes nice, but I have no idea. See, now I have no idea what that is, and it tastes really, really nice.
So do you know if it's a fruit or a dessert? Do you know
a fruit.
nothing?
It's a fruit, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
So
I've
we've narrowed
literally-
it
I
down
have
to
no
a
idea.
fruit. Any ideas in chat? What's it look like?
It's not a sample bottle neither. I just thought I'd let you know that.
Yeah.
It's like that. Look, I've got another one.
Mix them together. Since you don't know what either of them are,
no
then
idea what
could
it
be
is.
really double good, and then you would be even double disappointed not knowing.
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea. So I've got some really nice flavours there. I have no idea which one they are.
Always the fucking way.
So I got myself a little label maker, which I showed off before, which now I can put labels on.
Yeah.
But both of them taste really nice. I have no idea what they are.
Or you can just put a piece of tape on and write Bill's Nuts.
You can. You can do Bill's Nuts. Where did it get anyway, Bill's Nuts?
Huh?
Did we get to number 2?
Number
on vaping
2.
community.
No. It's calmed down finally. I've got people calmed down.
It's strawberry. It could be a strawberry. It's manly melons. Yeah, it could be. It could be my manly melons. Could be my chippy tits. I don't know. No idea. So yeah. So like I say, I don't think I'd check and make sure on Twitter. Make sure Graham's not got back to us.
I doubt it. He looked rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'll have a look and see. No, he's not got back to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's so obviously Bobo's giving them 2 due to that about 10 o'clock. We will have a look, and then for Benny called it Benny. Cheers, mate. We will have a look at. Do you want someone want to get chefs up for us? Liam, can you get chefs,
Yeah.
and we can go through?
Yeah, my laptop's a little bit slow, but I'll see what I can do.
And have a quick look through that and see what one shots. Because like I said, they have got sale. It finishes tonight. If you want to go over and have a look at that, they've got a birthday. It's a birthday sale.
Yeah,
First top 5. I'm only 2 shots.
it's their 8th birthday, so they got no code is needed. So all the discounts are already on the site.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I had a look on.
I've called up the chef site now, so I can share screen for this.
I'm going to be right back.
Oh, I think Bill's delivery might be here. Do you need assistance?
Yeah, so when you go onto the chef site, go to the one-shot category, and it'll actually list all of the one-shots that they've got there. As you can see, there's quite a few. If you're looking for my ones, it's disappeared again. If you're looking for my ones, you'll find them under Twisted Imagination as well as Sherlock Holmes. So if I call up Twisted Imagination, let me just move that down there. Right,
So as you can see, it has been discounted £6.75, which I don't think is too bad.
No, it's really really good price. Depending on what one you pick up, you can mix anything from 300 ml of juice up down to about 150 ml. I don't think I've got any under Twisted Imagination at 20% though.
So Twisted Imagination, Summer Oasis is what he's just showed you.
Yep.
So out of them ones, what would you recommend, Liam?
Depends on what sort of profiles you wanted. For me, I actually prefer desserts, but as you can see, I play around with fruits. If I think they're really good, then they'll go for a one shot. So for me, I would recommend the Ultimate Toffee Custard, which is toffee and vanilla custard. As you can see, I'm cracking with names.
Yeah, yeah.
The butterscotch cream pie is also really good. As you can tell, sweet custard and egg custard tart are pretty popular.
Well, I did look at that, yeah, and I was like, because they've got that egg tart, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the egg custard tart is really popular. It took me a while to actually come up with it, and I know I've been told it's a 17.5% mix, I think, but I've been told mix it up at 20%, and it's excellent.
Right.
I think some more of those nuances actually come through. And Cocomel Supreme, which is a new addition, which is coconut caramel milkshake.
All right, yeah.
Topped off with a wafer. I actually had a really good YouTube review last week from it as well, which I was quite pleased with. If you like your fruits, I would go with Blackpool Perriade, which is blackberry apple pear lemonade.
So that might be down. Someone put in early on the gay sci-fi guy put down that he's into lemonades at the moment. So yeah.
Yeah, Blackpool Perriade is really, really nice. Sugar My Lemonade is one of my older ones. It's got a little bit of a floral twist to it, so it depends on whether you like florals or not. Summer Oasis is my top selling fruit. Blue Peach Water, again, that's got a little bit of floral. These were all from my from my first release. So I thought I'd take a chance and release a couple of florals as well, just to see how they did. Blue peach water is blueberry and blueberry peach and watermelon.
Oh.
So
that is
those are
it. So
my
you're looking at
ones.
Twisted Imagination. There you are. They are on sale, £6.75, which I think is quite good.
Call up Nick's.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Wait a minute. We've got a. He's not on, but we've got a bumper.
Yeah,
Nick.
well, can you do it with him sharing?
I'll take the share
yeah,
off,
hold up.
so you can do that.
Come back to us. We'll come back to us and I'll play that again. I forgot you were sharing. So this is every time. So when Nick comes on or he's on, this is Nick's bumper. There we go. If you don't know what that was about, on Sunday night they were all having a go that we haven't got bumpers for mixers. So there you go. There is one for Nick. If you watch this back, Nick, there's your bumper from now on. Every time you are mentioned or we're introducing anything, you will get that bumper. Right, so say that. Sorry about that. Get it again.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's on again. Yeah.
I just noticed as well from Kevin Reed's comments, I forgot to mention about the smoked custard. Cheers for tobacco lovers.
All right, has it got tobacco in it then, has it?
It's a tobacco custard,
Right.
and it's not your usual RY4.
Toilet duck.
Yeah, Kevin doesn't like florals.
Ah, okay. I don't care for mine. I'm with you, Kevin.
He always heckles me about florals. So I'll call up next now, which is Epic Shots. Or you could go to the Immortal range as well.
I thought, yeah, I've spelled it wrong. I just realised that I put Nevans, not Nevans. We'll change it. I'll change it.
Yeah, it's all right. He's not worth it.
These are all next ones.
So that's all next. That's the Manchester tarts there.
Yeah, so you got honeycomb custard, which is, as it says, honeycomb custard. Manchester tart.
I wanted that nice blast, but they're out of stock.
Yeah, nice blast is the Tango Ice Blast.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to try it, because I love that.
Butterface, I believe, is a butterscotch custard. Sconed is as it says.
That's one of his popular ones, isn't it? Sconed.
Yeah.
Sold out as well. No, it's not.
Moi is a Wamba. Straw melon slushy. Lemon meringue pie.
The best one yet.
Best one yet. Bubbleberry. All Right Treacle is getting next some really nice reviews as well of customers. People are loving that one at the moment.
Which is that?
All Right Treacle is treacle tart.
All right, yeah.
I'm not sure whether it's with a little drizzle of custard or not. But that's getting some rave reviews for him at the moment. Devon custard as well, which is Nick's version of ambrosia, I believe. Myrrh is was one of his Christmas juices. Blueberry custard tart and Utopia, which is Utopia, I believe, is a tobacco custard as well.
Right. So yeah, so there's a few. If you want to go, the finishes tonight. There's this sale. Like I say, Bobo is the Manchester tart. So also on there you've got Tam Vapes and you've also got Zippies. You want to bring that out?
Yep, I'll bring Zippy's ones up now.
We can show them off.
Just go back on the share screen.
So that Manchester tart is definitely recommended by you, isn't it, Bobo?
Yeah. Definitely have a little go of it. It's good.
So,
when I tasted it, I only left it to steep for like the first time 10 minutes. It was pretty nice then. But I couldn't really give you the proper flavour profile of it because it was gone within 2 days. So it was different every time I vaped it, but it was nice every time. That makes no sense whatsoever.
For Zippy shots, you'll find them under Flavor Chaser. And they're all really
A
nice.
lot of them are
recipes
out of
as well.
stock.
Yeah, it'd be the same with the Sherlock Ohms one shots as well from DIY Flavor Chaser. I believe quite a few of them. They are due a restock soon, so keep an eye. But there are still some really nice profiles left, like the crumbled and the straw nana, milk twisted. Really nice profiles. Zippy sometimes goes a little bit different, but doesn't actually use any florals or any weirdness like I tend to do sometimes. And I'll call up Tams as well. So you'll find Tam and Tam Vapes. I just need to move my Zoom screen again.
So on right hand side, second one down.
Yeah, it always gets in the way my my little Zoom window.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So we've got Jacked, which, if I remember rightly, is a
Sold out.
pop. It was a popcorn milkshake, I believe. Holy Smoke, fried porn. Holy Smoke is a tobacco one. Fried porn, which is, I believe, like a fried donut.
Oh.
You got Pink Love, Stoner's Fix, Cookie Chow.
What's Stoner's Fix? That's what I didn't.
Believe it's a peach one. They should all have, when you click on them, they should all have profiles. It's blueberry slush with a twist. It's called Stoner's Twist because of the Stone Cold vapor.
Ah, right.
So they've actually got quite a lot from some really, really good mixes.
Yeah, there's a few more. There's Fresh Oak Free on there, isn't there?
Yeah, we got.
So you got Developed Team there on there.
Yep.
You've got Daz Cole's Divine Shots. You've got DIY and Die.
You also got Folk Art as well.
Yep.
Luke Loop.
Yeah, Luke Loop.
Mr. Fog, which is Simon Atherton.
Do you want to pick them up and show what we've got on there?
Yeah, so I call up Mr. Fog.
Looks just like him.
I was about to say it looks like him, yeah.
Yeah. So we got Custard Slut, which is as you can tell, a nice, pleasant custard vape.
But that's out of stock, so that must be a good one.
The Mango Unchained is absolutely fantastic ripe mango. It's a really, really good mango juice. So if mango is your thing, I definitely go picking that one up. Escape and Ice Core Sample and White Walker, I believe, are cold juices, fruity cold ones. Booseberry Mash and Bayberry Custard are for the dessert lovers. Call up Luke Loop's ones because Luke Loop actually tries to be a little bit different with his profiles.
All right, yeah.
He's got the yellow matter custard, which is a really good custard flavor. Frosty Loop Donut, Loop's Ring Ice Cream. Those two are using Fruit Loops. Luke actually does the Fruit Loops and cereals really, really well. And Straw Nana Colada.
Oh.
Which is strawberry and banana cream, I believe.
That's the only one that's left anyway.
Yeah.
Coconut, pineapple, strawberry, touch of banana and rum.
Very nice. It's like a pina colada, but with strawberry and banana.
Yep. as I said, though, if you keep an eye on chefs, I believe that these are actually due a restock soon.
Abdul Ghani's saying Radiator Fluid Clone. I don't think you'll get it because that's that green one, isn't it? That's the green one, and I don't know what they put in it, but everybody's chased that. But some people say it was nice, some people say it was absolutely disgusting. So, where's your
green? No.
David Rockatuni, you all right? Where's your parcel then at the moment? Have we got any tracking info?
Mine?
Yes.
I am, let's see, they are currently, they're heading this way. They're done stop 5, so they've got 6 and I'm 7, so they could be showing shortly, hopefully.
Got a question from Martin. So they should be on the way. So Martin Burke's put on the flavour police have taken all your concentrates, but you're allowed to keep only 3, but no strawberries. That's goose me. I love strawberries.
Oh,
I love strawberries. So probably that new Wonder Flavours salted caramel that back at hand it tastes really, really nice. So I'd keep that. I'd definitely keep that. What else would I keep? Probably 1-on-1 strawberry jam's quite nice.
No strawberry.
Oh, bollocks, yeah, no strawberry.
I can do
in a way, a biscuit. I'd keep that.
Yeah.
And some TPA vanilla custard too.
I would keep Wonder Flavors walnut, Inawera custard, and Capello yellow cake.
I'd keep the FA Premium, custard premium. I love my bakery, so it would be probably Jungle Flavors yellow cake for me, or the Flavor West. Either one that the Flavor Police would allow me to keep.
Yeah.
And the other one, I don't know whether I'd go for a cream or a fruit, to be honest. This is a really, really tough one.
It is, isn't it?
So I got to have a nut. That's my bad.
yeah. Phil's got to have his nuts.
Yeah. I got to get a nut.
If you don't have a fruit, then you'll be craving fruits, won't you? Just have all bakery.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like anything you do. Like if you go, like I can walk out and open the refrigerator door and nothing in there looks good, but you have like a colonoscopy and they tell you can't eat for 24 hours. You can go out and open that refrigerator door and everything in there looks good. So it just.
I'd probably go for Sluberon donut, Flavor West yellow cake, and lemon Sicily Capella. And then it's not a fucking flavor concentrate, but super sweet. Everything needs.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I think the police would say that's still a concentrate. So
I'll fight them.
Abdul's saying, what's the best sour flavour? And Frank's just put in, Frank, LV3 SHF has put malic acid. Bob with that in.
Wonder Flavors sour ball candy is also very good.
The thing is, you use super sweet a lot, Bobo, and you basically are like me, Liam, right? You pretty much, when's the last time you can remember putting super sweet in a mix?
Probably about 3 weeks ago. I'll put sweetener in if I think it really needs it. If that sweetness just isn't quite there, but generally I leave it out.
I haven't put sweetener in a mix since probably like last September or August. I'm coming up on almost a year of not putting any super sweet or sweetener in anything.
I used to put it in pretty much everything.
Yeah, I like a little bit of super sweet.
Everything it's like every mix that I mix ends up tasting sweet to me. I mean, it's not like because trust me, I have got a sweet tooth. I put like 2 or 3 spoons of sugar in my coffee. I drink And whenever I'm eating stuff, candy and this and the other, I love sugar. But by the same token, I seem to get out of most mixes that I make, there's already sweet.
Yes, you do get
flavor
inherent
in
sweetness out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Mick were on about on Layback Vape Show. Prime example is how he put it was having sweetener or sugar in your coffee and then suddenly not having it in.
Mhm.
You know, you'll taste it for a while and then suddenly it's fine. It's like I have skim milk.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, it's watered down. But once you've had it for a while, it just tastes exactly like normal milk.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the 2%, they have 2% milk here. And it's like, I'm like a whole milk person and I've always been, it's a whole milk.
Oh, I
And
can't do all
it's
milk
like
now.
2% milk. And that's what everybody is. It's like the people that do 2% used to do whole milk and they went to 2%. And now they're like, oh my God, whole milk feels like I got some, in my mouth. It's like it's going or whatever. And I'm like, well, I don't understand. 2% milk means it's 98% water, and that's just not enough milk for me. I'm not, I can't do that though.
A lot of people use we have semi skims, which is most what I use. Is semi skims.
That's what I use.
Green label milk's the best milk, man.
Yeah.
By far.
I just use whole, like I said, just the good old, but the thing is, I grew up on a farm and we had milk cows. And, mom would go down and just get the milk straight from the cow and, cream off of it and put it in. And oh my God, that's the most horrible shit you ever tasted in your life. It's not pasteurized and it is not good. It is.
So it's not nice straight from cow then.
Yeah, no, milk is not good from the source. It's just not. But the thing is, and that was the thing also, she made butter. And
all right, yeah.
I'm a margarine guy. I cannot stand butter. I love margarine, but I do not eat butter. Butter's got it's got a foul taste to it. It's got an aftertaste and just a real rancid taste. I don't care for it.
I know what you mean. They put that, man.
Yeah. Butter's nice on a bit of when you have it on for toast and yeah.
No, that's margarine. I'm sorry.
Wanking's put on Jammy Berry Flavora, TPA Galetto ice cream, and Cap Graham cracker he would keep. Zagnatius Hillary Zogley. See, I got it right this time. I'd keep Heisenberg, grape ice, and butterscotch.
Very good.
All right, semi-skinned is red cap in USA is 1%. I think it's 2%. We just think it's 2%. Yeah, red cap here is it. Straight from the Crows also might have blood. Oh yeah, so it might have all sorts in it. Oh no. McTavish put down. Have you done a grape soda at all, Liam? Recipe.
I can vape grape.
Oh no, you can't do grape, can you?
He's the non-grape guy.
He's a non-grape guy.
Grape. I do a grape for my son-in-law, but it's really not a grape soda type thing so much. But I think I got VSO grape.
What I can do for this giveaway?
I put like a couple in it. Yeah, we got a.
Yeah, he's gonna go get some.
I do like the VSO grape, and I think there's a couple other. I don't remember exactly what else I put in. I'd have to pull it up, and he seems to like it, but I'm not really that keen on the stuff all that much either. But
if you've tasted Empire Vape Co's Enigma, which is a grape sort of thing, it's got Flavor West grape soda in it for definite.
Yeah. I think there is a flavor. Let me check. I think I have that on. Do I got it on Vaping Community? Look in here and see.
Kevin Mees put, there isn't a good grape. Prove me wrong. I'll wait. They never taste like a grape, do they? Never taste like, what is it? A proper grape.
No, I don't have it in Vaping Community. I put his in ELR. So.
I love grapes in real life. I just can't have any artificial grape. I can't even have it in drinks and candies now.
Live Lounge, welcome. Brad Smith, has anyone tried Niven's All Right Tweako? He's got some on the way, and he was hyping it.
Yeah, I just did.
Go on, Bill.
Good. I just did 4% VSO grape, 4% grape soda, and 0.75 super sweet because he likes stuff sweet. And that's basically the only thing that I put in it. And, you know, he loves it. So, I mean, hey, more power to him if it, you know, if it works for him. I wouldn't vape it personally, but he likes it.
Frank has put in, absolutely use it low because you're on about malic acid. If you get malic acid, mix it at 0.15 or 0.25. TPA sour is malic acid, and Bitter Wizard from FA is malic acid. So yes, so if you're going to do that, he's also put in. Frank's put, I've got 5 grapes, they're all useless.
Yeah, with the alright treacle, I haven't actually tried it myself, but I know he's getting really, really good feedback off it. So it's definitely worth a try. If you like that sort of profile, I'm sure you'll love it.
Abdul's put also, who did a good mango cream recipe?
I could do a really good mango cream. You just put the cream in and leave the mango out. That's excellent. You know?
So I believe Simon's in chat, so he'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Mango Unchained might have a little bit of cream in. But all I know is it's an absolutely fantastic mango. It's really, really good.
Martin Burke saying Wrecker do a sparkling grape, which is quite good. Shrek put in champagne grape.
Great babe.
It seems a lot of people like the grapes. I've particularly, it's don't float mine, but
if you like a grape, do you do raisins? Or is it no? Just a
right, so we'll
grape?
run this. So if you do want to take part in the giveaway, we will do it now.
We have got Dinky Donuts vanilla custard, which is absolutely fantastic custard, fantastic donut. And I have got a blue slush by, I don't even know who makes this, Piranha E-liquid.
Yeah.
To 200ml bottle. I'll include Nick shots for whoever wins for whatever strength you need. Within reason, you're not getting 18 milligram, you can fuck off. But do up to like a 6 milligram. Yeah, whoever wins, I'll sort out.
Right, I will read out the rules. So there you go, the rules. Yorkshireman's Handshake, it is open to UK residents only, and that is UK residents. Probably Northern Ireland you can get, but Southern Ireland, no. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too expensive at the moment with what's going on with Brexit. So UK mainland only. Casters say is final. Free to enter. Us casters do have a life away from YouTube and maybe a delay in sending your prize out. Also, if you don't claim your prize within 5 days, then you will not get it. It'll be null and void. Also, don't bombard us with 50 million emails straight away saying, when am I getting it, when am I getting it. Do prepare to wait. If you haven't heard all back from a week, then obviously send an email and say, have you been to the post office yet? And then we will say yes, no, or when we're going to go out. Don't want to wait, don't want to do all the rules, then do not enter. Thank you very much.
Speaking of Albert Valentini's in here, I sent your parcel yesterday morning, dude, so it should be with you hopefully tomorrow or Friday.
Right, so the keyword is bubble.
Bubble.
Oh no, he's all right on here. If it's all right on here, Shrek. Yeah, sorry, Boris. It's just made everything a little bit expensive to ship things out. I forgot you were in. Ledger, welcome. I forgot you were in, yeah. He said it's just made it it's really expensive. I tell you what, China have stopped sending, like Smock, have stopped shipping out for their reviewer thing out to UK because it's too expensive.
Yeah, fucking hell.
You know, it's unbelievable. A lot of Chinese ones are struggling to get their stuff out from Boris Johnson. But if I win, you won't need my address. No, we're just sending number 12 Downing Street. What is it? China are finding it hard to ship products out because DHL have stopped shipping from China. So yeah. Also, I got an email through from Vaporable saying that PG prices are going up because PG is becoming short stocked.
I should imagine it's due to the a lot of people buying at the moment in the States.
Only enter once. Leander, Magna, only enter once because it won't be. Don't matter.
Leander wants you really bad, Bobo.
Everyone does, man. Everyone does. This lovely accent, man.
So you can only enter once.
Yeah.
My chat's proper delayed, and I'm on live chat.
Yeah,
It's
I think
alright.
everybody's is tonight,
Right.
to be honest
You
with
can
you.
leave
I've
them
noticed
there.
that it is.
Yeah.
It's like seeing me name in lights. This. Bobo!
Did notice a question earlier as well. I believe it was from Boris, asking how many milliliters we vape a day. I normally vape around about 30 mil.
Depends what I'm vaping on. Most of the time I use salts or sometimes the mouth to lung 50-50. Probably about 8 mil a day. And if I'm on sub on, probably like 30-40 mil a day.
Yeah, with me it's because it's 100 watts and 3 milligram. So at that sort of, especially with an RDA, I go through it a lot more than other people sometimes.
We did our question a bit further up.
Don't know personally, to be honest with you, because I'm usually vaping on. I've got like 300-400 ml bottles, and you're vaping some out of this, some out of that, some out of another. My guess would be probably somewhere between 30 to 40 ml a day. Yeah, somewhere in that range, maybe.
Yeah, I don't. Probably about
Yeah.
15, 20 maybe.
It might be 20. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really fill up stuff that often during the day, but I vape on like usually 4 different tanks and 4 different bottles of juice. So it's not like I've got one bottle and I'm like, oh, I vaped half that
Yeah.
bottle today. It's
Zip
just
it.
got so much stuff you're vaping on. Zips.
Oh, Mr. Anders stopping out this week. Let someone else do it. Someone put in, I can't remember what it was, said if he wants to make a litre of juice, would he need 120 ml concentrate?
It depends on what concentrate you're using.
Yeah.
And the recommended mix percentage, especially if it's a one shot.
So yeah, it's like I say, it does all depend on what. If you're getting a concentrate, it depends on what they say. Right, Hip Hop saying that PG prices are going up very high, mainly due to the vaccines. They're PG based.
Makes sense.
So yeah, so it will be going up.
I need some fucking PG as well. Bollocks.
Well, get it in because it is going up. So it is going up in price. So get it now before it shoots up. If you're out of it, Bobo.
Yeah, I've only got about 20 mil of it left.
The thing is, PG lasts me for ages because I use it 70-30.
Yeah, same here.
So I've
I
had
only
some.
buy a litre of PG at a time, but I buy 5 litres of VG.
I think I've had this for ages. In fact,
And what I'll do at a push as well is if I run out of PG, I'll just go max VG.
Yeah, because your concentrates have got PG in them.
I know the RDA will handle it.
Yeah. But I bet I've had this about 2 years.
I've got this one still full. I've got 500 mil there and another. So I've got 1,000 mil there and this one. Yeah. So I'm good for a while. Yeah.
I think that was
70-30. And then even 70-30, all of your flavorings are PG. So you're not even putting in 30 on PG. Usually I'm putting in, by the time I'm done with nicotine and flavorings and everything else, somewhere between, it's somewhere around 18 maybe. You don't put in that much of it.
Zagnacious Hillary's ugly. If you really like Boom from Flavor West, Mollenberry also have a really good one called I think it's called Rocket Pop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly the same profile. Just lighter
Mick
use.
like that. Rocket Pop, Mullenberry, Mick likes that. He's tried it.
Right, we will draw this. Roll it. And it is Brad Smith.
Brad Smith.
Congratulations, Brad. If you want to drop me an email at thevaporyliverpool@gmail.com, I'll post that into the chat now as well. Drop me a message with your address on it and what strength nicotine you want, and I'll send it all out for you tomorrow.
Guess if I guys saying 30ml juice at 15 to 20% recommended, i.e. IVG. Don't know what that means.
So
It's very good.
Yeah, IVG have got their own range of concentrates out as well.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, and
One shots.
IVGs. It used to be, because it's got a heart on it. It used to be I love VG, but they got done for it, so it's I vape great.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that one,
is very good.
Because they recommend 15 to 20%, I'd actually work off the higher percentage, 20%, just to make sure you've got a little bit left over, just in case if you mix a 15 and it's not quite enough flavour for you.
Oh no, I know IVG's a brand, but I didn't know what you meant about 15 to 20%. I didn't know what you meant on that bit.
Yeah, it'd be their concentrate. A lot of them tend to give a range as.
Oh yeah, I know they do. Yeah. I usually work it out if I've got 30ml. I work out how many bottles I can get at 30ml.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you don't want to end up with a little bit right at the bottom that you can't use.
Yeah.
So that's what I normally do.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to buy a 150ml bottle rather than having to use a 200 or 250ml and then having that much space in the top.
That's what CJ did. Bought 150. What was it? I think it was a 250ml bottle of Code Red concentrate.
Red, yeah. Yeah. He said he finally got rid of it.
It took him about a year and a half.
Yeah. That's still if he got rid of it in a year and a half, he's better than me, because if I get that much of a concentrate, it'd take forever. Because I can't vape that. I can't say it now because I've been vaping Bill's Nuts now since like the end of November. But generally, I'll get on a flavor for about a month or two, and then it's like you're on to the next, and you're on to the But
yeah, Abdul Ghani saying we'll make 3 bottles at 50ml. Yeah, that's what I usually work. I work out how much, if it's like, and it works out about 16%. I think it does, and you don't have all left over then. Yeah, Shrek, they didn't get done. They've got round it because it's not the same. It wasn't trademarked as anything else other than sweets. Someone's put in, anyone tried Drip Hacks banana milkshake? No, I have not. I have not tried it. Drip Hacks seem to be doing some, what is it at the moment? Seem to be doing quite well with their stuff. Right, we are coming up to that time. It is 25 past the hour. It's gone really quick again. Really quick.
And I never got a delivery. So
so you still haven't got you. So how far away are we? I've got us update, Bill. Are we the next on the list?
No, they're just on the south side of town now. So at least they're finally back in town. And then they've got stop 6 to do, and then I'll be 7, and I'll lay odds from there to go to the store. So
so that they've done yours, the last one on the way home, aren't they?
I'll be the last one on the way in. Yep.
Nightmare.
Yeah, could have given Code Red to Flat Cap or Blazing Vape 75. Yeah, he's used it all, but it's took him a while.
Yeah.
Right. we'll go around and say our goodbyes. We'll start with the chair.
Thanks a lot, everybody, for stopping in, spending a Wednesday evening with us, or afternoon if you happen to be here in the States, late afternoon. Enjoyed it. Thanks for all the questions and the input. Hopefully, Graham will be back with us, next week, feeling much cheerier and his regular old cheery self. And I'll throw it down to Bobo. Well,
Thank you very much. Before I forget, I can't remember who won the competition, but don't forget to email me on the vaporyliverpool@gmail.com. Yeah, we can do stuff like that. But yeah, thank you very much, casters. Thank you very much, chat. It's been a hell of a year, hasn't it, lads? Really.
Yeah.
It has. It's gone really. Bobo Hip Hop says, when you've got your line back in, are you going to send him some samples over? He's only being cheeky.
Yeah, we can do. We can do that. We can do that. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolute blast. And yeah, hip hop, we can sort something like that out. Catch you all in a bit next week, and I will pass it over to Sheila Holmes.
Thanks, Bobo. Another great show. Still loving the interactive chat. It's a little bit different to what I'm used to with some of the other shows I do. But I just love how interactive everybody is here. Makes for a really, really good show. You can catch me on OGA tonight. Believe we're back to our usual time of midnight GMT. But better be ready at 11 p.m. just in case I got the times wrong because of the time zone changes. You can catch me on pretty much most of the DIY Facebook groups, including Monkey on Juice, which is Graham's one. And you can always hit me up if you got any questions on Sheila Holmes Mixing Facebook page, and also on Instagram. And as you've seen, you can pick up my one shots from chefs and also DIYFlavorchaser.com in Canada. And I will pass you over to Benny.
What's that, Bill?
Yeah. I'm on the cold steel with
Right, so thank you very much for joining us on this Wednesday night. Do check out our sponsor, which is Best Cig Liquid. He has got a 30% off at the moment, so go show him some love. Pick up some lemon G's because that's really, really nice. I'm waiting to try his lemon curd, so I will update you next week if that is any good, because it'll have, or week after, because that'll have been steeping 2 weeks then, because I've just put them away. OGA is only 90 minutes apparently, so go check out Liam. If you're still up and want some more mixing chat, go over to the OGA at 12 midnight and watch the guys over there. Also, do check out everybody's one-shots, because chefs are having a flavour sale till 12 o'clock tonight, so go over and show them some love. We have showed you different people, different mixers on there, so pick some up while they are going on the sale, and let us know if you pick some up or not next week. You will find us here again next week at the same time, around about just after 9 o'clock. Hopefully Graham will be better and he'll be back with us. Thank you very much, Liam, Bill and Bobo for joining me. It's always a pleasure, and it's gone really, really quick. And we'll see you again next week at the same time. Thank you, everybody in chat, and thank you for the spanners. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bonk.